Hey, Tommy, if I was gonna break your balls, I'd tell you to go home and get your shine box. Oh, this kid was great. They used to call him
Special little guy.
I swear to God, oh, he'd make your shoes look like fucking mirrors. Excuse my language. He was terrific. He was the best. And he made a lot of money, too. Salud, Tommy.
More shine, Billy.
What?
I'll always love a Precious. Must I emphasize? I want the little one to know this ain't a genocide. It's just time to reach the orchard for the clementine before this punch-drunk soldier goes away like Kimbo Slice. I could have been a window wiper if I wasn't nice and show my dad some love the day his liver wasn't right. I'm pretty aggravated that the doctor let him die, like I was made of copper and my offer was denied. I argued that the Precious wasn't ready for the switch, but I was apprehensive, making Carah Faye my bitch. I need somebody elegant to share potato chips, and frankly, little Precious, you should thank me for this. It's time to take a nap. It's time to go to bed. I even think these pretzels have you really overfed. I wouldn't want you thinking that I stole your golden egg, so when you fall asleep, just know I'll always hold your head. I know it makes you wonder why I've caused this precious slumber. I guess this pickle didn't want to stay as a cucumber. If it's any consolation, feel a little comfort. The special little guy will always live inside your structure. I know it makes you wonder why I've caused this precious slumber. I guess this pickle didn't want to stay as a cucumber. If it's any consolation, feel a little comfort. The special little guy will always live inside your structure. I guess I'm growing up, as children tend to do. I know I might have offered you a silver fucking spoon. You might have seen me acting like the silliest baboon. I only hope you know this isn't flipping your canoe. It's just getting late and you can't stay up all night long, even if you thought that you were staring at your icon. One day you'll be all ripe and I'm sure you'll turn your lights on, but as of now I've given up on managing this pipe bomb. I guess I'm flying off. I left you like a stork inside a lovely basket and I left you on a porch. I'm sure you'll find your caregivers won't murder you for sport, and it would be outstanding if you got a rocking horse. The problem with this whole scenario is I'm an adult, and it's been feeling like my microphone's a baby rattle. I know you've really felt like you were walking in my shadow, but now you've got to rest because it's time for me to travel. I know it makes you wonder why I've caused this precious slumber. I guess this pickle didn't want to stay as a cucumber. If it's any consolation, feel a little comfort. The special little guy will always live inside your structure. I know it makes you wonder why I've caused this precious slumber. I guess this pickle didn't want to stay as a cucumber. If it's any consolation, feel a little comfort. The special little guy will always live inside your structure. We'll always have our memories of times an artful toddler. It's just time to carve myself another marble sculpture. And basically the soldier has to keep on marching forward and keep these witches frightened when it comes to frogs and cauldrons. You know I love you, Precious. This isn't personal. It's like I'm terminally ill and feeling vertigo. I know you'll find a life that you can say is purposeful, but basically I'm telling you, this is my curtain call. I know it makes you wonder why I've caused this precious slumber. I guess this pickle didn't want to stay as a cucumber. If it's any consolation, feel a little comfort. The special little guy will always live inside your structure. I know it makes you wonder why I've caused this precious slumber. I guess this pickle didn't want to stay as a cucumber. If it's any consolation, feel a little comfort. The special little guy will always live inside your structure.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.